Reality. It's an ambiguous concept. It's an individual's perception of environment and situations with their five senses. What that means is how you perceive it is how it is. So when we come to terms with that, we realize we, in fact, create our reality.
We create our own reality. We decide who we are and what we're gonna be. We create our
Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Leveled Up podcast with me, your host, Mike Adler. Hope everybody is doing well. If you are here for the first time, welcome. Thank you for checking out the podcast. I appreciate you more than you know, and I hope that after today you come back every week. And if you're a returning viewer, man, thank you so much. Your viewership means so much to me. It's so hard to get, something new off the ground when you're essentially a nobody in the grand scheme of things. But, I'm working on building it, and all I can do is be consistent, try to provide as much value as possible, which is what I'm trying to do with these podcasts. And, if you are returning and you enjoy this content, that really, it means a lot to me. Seriously. So thank you. And, tell your friends. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell the people that you know. Click that share button and, tell people why they need to check it out. If they're trying to level up their life. Because everyone low-key wants to level up, but a lot of people aren't ready to do the work. And part of the work is tuning into shows like this and listening to content like this that fills your mind with things that expand it and literally grow your mind and your knowledge base. So props to you for putting in the work by tuning in and tell your people about it. If you could, please hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow the channel. YouTube's one of the hardest ones to grow as far as social media channels go. So every sub helps. So if you could hit that subscribe button and then click the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. I've been posting shorts, YouTube shorts, daily pretty much. So there's new content coming out every day. And that goes for all channels. I also post on Instagram and TikTok every day. Facebook, I do post on there, but it's such a weird one. I don't have like a page for my personal brand. So it's just like my personal profile, and that's just for like friends and family and stuff. And it doesn't really get much reach or engagement. So I don't really pay too much attention to Facebook, but Instagram and TikTok, and then here, it's all at The Real Mike Adler. So give me a follow on all of those. I post new content every day, and I try and post different things on each platform. So check it out. Give me a follow. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Today, I wanted to talk to you about betting on yourself. You've probably heard this phrase before, to bet on yourself. What does that mean? Try and envision it like you're at the casino and the hand of cards you have is you. You look at your hand and it's a picture of your life and you. How are you going to place your bet against the pot, which is the world? When you think about it like that, you have to really believe in yourself that you have what it takes to win the hand. So, are you going to bet on yourself? I mean, that's up to you, but what I will tell you is that no one else is going to play your hand. Even people that love you and care for you, they are not going to play your hand. They may, if they support you, there are people who are loyal and do believe in you, and they would bet on you. But it's not the same as you betting on yourself, because you're you, and you are the only one who really cares if you succeed in what it is that you're after. People will support you, but it's all just words. Like, it's different when you're the one who has to experience the repercussions, whether it's a win or a loss. I made a hang on. I made a short form video about this idea a week or two ago, and basically about being your own cheerleader. This is part of betting on yourself, is you have to keep yourself in the game. Everything out there is, all the odds are stacked against you. Everything is trying to hold you back or stop you from getting to where you're trying to go. So you have to keep yourself motivated. You have to keep yourself pumped. You have to keep yourself in the game. And this can be very difficult, because before you see the success, you have to see it in your mind. And just like the last episode, you have to create your reality to be, you achieve this. You are going to succeed at whatever it is you're going for. You have to believe it. And it's hard, because even though you believe it, when you see that you don't have the results that you're after yet, even after trying and failing, all those failures stacking up can be a kick in the nuts that just breaks some people, because you just start to identify as a failure, and that vision of your success starts to erode, and it becomes harder and harder to see clearly the success that you're after. But even then, when all that shit is happening, you have to be the one that's cheering you on. And as someone who has that winner mindset, you instinctively want other people in your life to succeed and win as well. And part of that is you cheering them on. So you're not only a cheerleader for yourself, but you're a cheerleader for other people. And when it gets hard for you, you may cheer them on more than you do yourself. And while that's great, you can't forget that you have to focus on you first. Because without you being your best, you can't give your best to everyone else. So you have to make your path, your vision of your success, that has to be your priority. That has to be, and because that is your priority, that's why being your own cheerleader is necessary, but can be very difficult, because you just, when it's just hard when you don't see the results yet. But you have to have faith, and you have to bet on yourself. You have to know without a doubt that you will get what you're after. You will get there. But you have to fucking engrave that in your brain. Like, it has to be so certain that you're gonna do it. Because otherwise, how are you gonna bet on yourself? And then that whole concept of betting on yourself, like in a poker game, there's times where you have to bluff. And, excuse me. And that carries over into reality as well. Because there will be times that you clearly have all the odds stacked against you, and you may not be the best option to win the hand. You may not really believe that you can do something. But still, in those times, you're gonna have to bet on yourself and fake it till you make it. Bluff, that's like the core, that's like the metaphor. Bluffing is like faking it till you make it. And people get that concept wrong of faking it till you make it. That doesn't mean if you see yourself as a wealthy, successful entrepreneur that has all the cars and houses that you go and rent a house and some cars to pretend that you are this person. That's not what it means. What it means is that you emulate the person that has achieved what it is you're after. So if that previous example is what you're after, you have to break down what it is that makes the person that has achieved that, what makes that person them. And you'll learn, what the habits are, what the skills are, what makes that person. Because you have to become the person first. You don't achieve the thing and then become the person. You have to first become the person, and the results follow. So, faking it till you make it, or bluffing when you're betting on yourself, is starting to instill those habits that the person you want to be like, the habits that they have. Start to learn the skills necessary to become that person. Start to do the things and actually do them to become the person you need to become. And in doing that, you're going to gain confidence in yourself, because it's not about the result. It's about you doing the things necessary to embody the person that is who you are trying to be. So that is a win. That's a win. So it's going to give you confidence and make you feel better about yourself and your path which is going to make it easier for you to bet on yourself. But if you don't do those things, it's like trying to bluff on a shitty hand with a bad poker face. People will be able to see that, the universe will be able to see that, and it will not provide for you because you're not taking the actions necessary to become who you need to become. Because again, it's all about who you are, not what you're trying to achieve. Does that make sense? Hopefully you're nodding your head. So you need to bet on yourself. You are the one person who is going to believe in you. Because the other thing is too, people can't see your vision. You can try and explain it, and a good leader will be able to explain their vision clearly so that their team can get fired up about it and, see where they're headed and really put in the effort because they see what's going to come of their efforts. But no one's going to see it like you see it. Like, for instance, the story about Walt Disney and, the building of Disneyland. By the time it was finished, Disney had died before it was completed. As someone said, it's a shame that Walt didn't get to experience and see Disneyland before he died. And whoever, I think a family member said, he did see it. He was the one that created it in his head. He saw it better than anyone. So, and that's an example of someone who bet on themselves. He had that clear vision of what he wanted, and it was this land of Disney, and had all these things, and he saw it so clearly and believed in himself and bet on himself that it became a reality. And that's how this stuff works. Is having the vision and betting on yourself and then putting in the work, taking the actions to make it real, make it tangible, bring it into the world. That's how everything has been created. Starts with a vision. And it's somebody betting on themselves followed by action. And that's how you end up with everything around you. Everything we know that has been made by man. So, hopefully this episode has gotten you fired up to really, bet on yourself. You have to do it. No one else is going to do it for you. And, be confident. Be confident that you have a great vision. You're going to accomplish these things. And then couple that with action. And you will create a reality that is what you have in that vision of yours. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Real quick, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I do offer coaching. And, in my coaching program, there's 4 main pillars, and that is fitness, mindset, accountability, and your goals. Those are going to be the 4 main focuses. And obviously, everybody is different. So I'll meet you where you are, and we'll develop a plan, and that will meet you where you are. It's not just like a set program that's the same for everyone. It's going to be different for each individual because everyone's at a different stage. Everyone has a different mindset. So will be uniquely catered to you. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link in the description to sign up for a 12-week coaching. I only have it for the 12-week or 3-month, but if you're interested in 6-month or 12-month, that's something you could do as well. And then also my Get Fit Blueprint. I put together an online course which is designed to teach you exactly what you need in order to get the physique of your dreams. So if you want to get in shape, there's still a little time before summer, but you got to act now. But if you're looking to get the body of your dreams, this will teach you what you need to know. So there's also a link in the description for the Get Fit Blueprint. You can get it right there. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, please bet on yourself. Peace.
Reality, we decide.